Today's Sunshine Note is titled, Near-Death Experience via Amphibious Electrocution. Very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place where he prayed. Mark chapter 1, verse 35. What do a storm drain, a power strip, and a tiny green frog have in common? I found out one day when I went down into our basement after a thunderstorm and saw dozens of puddles from an overflowing storm drain. I thought I had disconnected all the electric plugs down there, so I wasn't worried about electricity as I stomped through the water. What surprised me was that in one of these puddles sat a little green frog. In one wild leap, the little guy landed on a power strip that was connected to a computer. Thinking that I could finally capture him, I got down on my knees and dove wildly at the power strip, my hands cupped together. Before I knew what was happening, I felt a stunning jolt and my body convulsed with electric shock. The frog, caught inside my cupped hands, peed, probably from fright, screamed like a banshee, and shared in my wild convulsions as 110 volts of electricity zipped through our bodies. Within seconds, I shot back from the power strip, and the frog and I stared at each other until he finally bounded away to hide for his life under a pile of boxes in the corner. Only then did I realize that the power strip had been plugged into the outlet the whole time, creating a great little circuit between the wet, traumatized frog and me. We all know that if an electric cord isn't plugged into a source of electricity, there's no power running through it. Likewise, if we aren't plugged into a source of power, there isn't any power running through our lives either. Jesus knew this, which is why he went out before dawn to find a quiet place to pray. His days required tons of power for miracles, healing the sick, raising the dead, and teaching salvation to the masses. Jesus couldn't afford to be unplugged. He needed to connect with his Father for power to be running through his life to other people. Have you been going through life unplugged, wondering why there's no energy or strength or power in you? It might be that you haven't connected to the ultimate source of power in quite a while. If this is the case, set aside a special time to reconnect with him today. May God bless you today.